Playoff football has come to the west coast of Florida, and we are at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. But just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Set. 20.
On the first snap, here's Mayfield. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Man, he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And their first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, was the one disrupting there defensively. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 39. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That stop for a loss made by Damone Clark from his linebacker spot.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Now Mayfield. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Emeka Egbuka, 43 yards. And the Bucs are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. Gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Bears 0. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
37-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. First carry for DeAndre Swift. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Here's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Odunze. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And the Bears first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
To throw, it's Williams. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is caught inside the 5. A huge play there for Chicago. 43 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche will here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bears respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Santos with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
Here's Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. And Evans will have a Bucs first down as he's up past the 45-yard line.
Complete to number 13, Mike Evans. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. They run out of the gun with Irvin. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Third down and 9.
Point it right. Good. On 80. Hey, alert. Alert. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, on is Riley Dixon to punt for Tampa Bay. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
First down, Chicago.
Vegas.
To throw, Williams. Walker with a grab, left side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To the air, Williams. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Looking to throw is Williams. Looking left side of, he's got a man. It's Walker. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Vegas.
To throw once more, here's Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Well, he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Williams looking to do it himself. This is caught. And the Bears are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Ready?
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown here this 1st half. And the Bears have taken the lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Double up, double up! He's coming, double up! Kings, Kings, Kings! Up, up! Watch, watch!
To throw, Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Third and 2.
Good! Watch out!
And Mayfield will have a first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
180! Run, run, run. Hey, alert 33. Watch out!
From the gun, Mayfield. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Mayfield. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. They just got to throw this one away.
Throwing is Williams. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Swift looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DeAndre Swift on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime. Santos now to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Real. Watch out!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for a Buccaneer first to pick up of 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Hurry, hurry! Done!
Mayfield to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Evans. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Ready to run! Vegas, Vegas!
Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Bears.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Working out of the gun, Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. A handoff, Swift running to the left. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bears continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Santos with the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He completes it to Evans. And Evans will have a Bucs first down as he'll take this up close to midfield. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Good. 20.
Mayfield now. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Good. Real. 180. Run. Stop.
Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
180. Alert. Regular. Point it right. What's up?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 25-yard line.
Devin Polk. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A run up the middle with Irving. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Now Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
Good. 180. What's that?
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Here's Williams. He'll get this into the hand. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Looking at it from the defense's perspective, they could have really used the football to try to start eating into this deficit.
Yeah, because now possession's so crucial at this stage of the game. And when you've got an opportunity to hop on a turnover and you don't get it, you can feel the frustration all the way up here.
On the offense, they're living right now. Another bounce and break that goes their way. Finding space at the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
That's another Bears first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Chicago.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw, it's Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Back to throw. Williams. Will try and do this himself. That is caught. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
That's another Bears first down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
Looking to throw. Williams. Finding Walker, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw again. Williams looking to do it himself. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
To throw, Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. On is Santos for the Bears field goal. This from 36 yards out. Santos' kick is up and through. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you didn't mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Throwing, Mayfield. And he slings one that's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Real. Regular. Watch out.
Here's Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Point it right.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. They're going to find the open man. That's complete. big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Complete to Mike Evans. First and 10 at the 39.
To throw, Mayfield. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Mayfield going to switch things up here.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Hey, alert 33.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 14-yard line, second and 11.
Brings up second and 11. At the 14.
And again, it's Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
A gain of 9.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Run.
Mayfield. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Buccaneers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. The fourth quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. To the air, Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's caught by Tucker. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. From the 43, here's second down and 7. That one looks like he'll throw here. Williams looking to do it himself. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're...
No, fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the 2-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy. Gives them a chance to do a look.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Big strides. Look at him go. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 72 yards. And the Buccaneers have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, alert! Watch!
Mayfield. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Throw right side taken in by Odunze. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Rome Odunze, 42 yards. And the Bears are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth-quarter lead. And that's caught at the 2.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
This is 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Hey, 133, 180. What's up?
Here's Baker. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay. But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Looking to throw is Williams. Going deep for Walker. And got his man complete. Still going. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. 87 yards. And the Bears have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Buccaneers, 25. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Kings! Hey, alert! Stop!
One last shot from Mayfield here. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation.